Hail and well met, friends! Andang here for another episode of the epic story. When we last left off, we were getting ready to make our way into Niduith, and guess what? We have done just that now. And so let's talk to LOTRO
The
here.
men of Dunland are a wild people, and they care little for the Dunedain.
The road south is a long one, Stafftang. You should know something of this land and its people. The men of Dunland are a wild people, and they care little for the Dunedain, and not at all for the men of Rohan. They have warred with the Rohirrim, and covet still their lands. It is their strongly held belief that those lands belong to the men of Dunland. They are proud and fierce, quick to the anger, and slow to forgiveness. They tolerate no weakness, and are suspicious of outsiders. During my time here in the Southlands, it seems to me that these men had no identity as Dunlandings, thinking of themselves instead as members of a particular clans dominated by strong, willful leaders. Dagras has met already with the members of one such clan, Wadu of the Arkluth. He has set aside his suspicions for the moment, and you might learn something of his people by speaking with him. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to Wadu.
You have come with these men, but you are not one of them.
You have come with these men, but you are not one of them. The warning I gave to this man, this Dagras, I gave to you. My people will not allow you to interfere with their lives. You may pass through these lands, but you cannot stay. Strength only do they respect, strength such as mine, or my father, Sovolosh. Even my sister Nona wields the sword, and I wager she does so with greater skill than any of these Devodiad.
The Arkluth clan will tolerate your presence, but others will be hostile.
Hey, 72. The Arkluth clan will tolerate your presence, but the other Dunlanding Luth will be openly hostile. They have been given gold, and have forgotten their true allegiances. Many of them traveled north into the lands of the Holly, but they have returned. They are cowards on their own, and they are cowards on behalf of their new master. But these Luth that fight for gold have no loyalty to their former brothers. They fight even the Arkluth. For every one of my people they slay, they put a mark of blood on the chip of the wood. They believe that new master will pay them for every one of their kinsmen they slay. It is an abomination. They have already killed some of my people. Travel to the deserters' camp north of here, and deprive them of their bloody marks they have already collected. Recover, too, the weapons of my fallen brothers. I do not want them taken by their foes. Alright, so let's make our way onto that camp. And I guess it's really all over the place. But there is a particular camp over to the side here, it would appear. So let us go and try to find that. Here's our first deserter, and I'm surprised he's only level 61. I thought that this zone was 65 and 66. And apparently we got nothing from him. Let's continue on to find some more. Alright, and here we are at our first real Dunlanding camp, which has a lot of Dunlandings in it. What I really like is that they kind of feel just like normal men, but just a little bit more tribal maybe. And I think that that was a very wise decision. They even give them like the same tents as the people of Bree and the Rangers even. There we go. Oh look, Hairball made some friends. Let's kill their friends, because Hairball can't have any friends but me. Alright, so maybe that's not the truth, but, you know, it works. This guy looks important. Recover weapons from the fallen Arkluth clansmen. Okay. Looks like that's only up there. So I guess up there is where we shall go. First, let's finish off this captain. There we go, to the north. Alright, here's our final fallen Arkluth that we need to collect stuff from. Recovered weapons from the fallen Arkluth clansmen. Yes, there we go. Let's return back to Wadu, and then of what is to be done next. Alright, buddy, what do you know?
These other clans are no longer of my stock. They are like orcs now.
It brings me no joy to see these marks, nor to receive these weapons, for they are the remainder of the Arkluth that have fallen, and of the greed of these people that were once my kin, but no more. These other Luth are no longer of my stock. They are cowards, slaves of gold, and no longer men. They are like orcs now, and the brave Arkluth will treat them like orcs. You will continue to do so? Good. You are not one of us, but you will be a friend to my family. Perhaps we will compare the tallies of the slain when all of the Dunland is unified again and under the strong rule of the Arkluth. I look forward to that time. Tell your devoted friends what you have done for Wadu. I am not certain about them, but about you I have made up my mind. Your strength of will is to the like of mine, and you are made of similar stuff, strong as the stones of Dunland. Alright.
Perhaps Wadu's respect for you will help us as we work with his people.
Wadu at least seems pleased with you, Staftang. If his family ruled the Arkluth, perhaps our road south would be easier. Sadly, it appears that his father, Sovolksh, though respected by the Brennan of the Arkluth, is not one of his brehur. Still, respect is earned. Respect earned is not respect wasted. Perhaps Wadu's respect for you will help us as we must deal with more closely with the Arkluth.
Cyrodion has gone on ahead and established a camp in the Windfells.
Saradine has gone ahead, Staftang, and established a camp in the Windfells. He planned to investigate the state of the road that runs through Inidwaith and Dunland, for he worried that it has been blocked by hostile Dunlanding clans. Go now to his camp far to the southwest of here, on a hilltop in the Windfells. Help him with his investigation. I know he will be happy to have your help. Alright, and I love how the water's been upgraded, and you can see that from way up here, because this is technically Isengard tech that we're now moving into, which is exciting. So let us go... where are we going? Oh, not too far south. That's not like all the way to the south. It's not like Lynchbuffs or Dunland. Yeesh. Alright, let's go south. Alright, here we are at the ranger camp.
We have few friends here, and I fear they are becoming fewer.
Things are not right in Inidwaith, Staftang. As we have come further south, it becomes more clear to me that the plans of the wizard Saruman, told to us by Elrond, are more advanced than even the Elf Lord believed. You tell Saradin of your encounter with Wadu of the Arkluth, and he nods grimly. We have few friends here, Staptang, and I fear they are becoming fewer. Wadu may speak for us, but I am not convinced that his clan will listen. Already there are more clans in Inudwite than just the Arkluth, and they are hostile to us. Travel a short way to the north and see what has become of the road. I fear it has been blocked at the command of Saruman. Alright, so our first kind of major encounter with Saruman here. At least Saruman's crafts, we should say. Though I guess throughout Moria that could have been Saruman. Definitely Eregion was. Alright, well, it appears that there are plenty of Dunlendings throughout this whole place. Oh, he wasn't joking. We are going way up. Alright, let's go ahead and go over there. Alright, well that looks like a blocked road if I've ever seen a blocked road before. You have found a pair of hobbit boots. I have. Okay, let's see what's in the strongbox, maybe. Inside the coffer you find a report and a sword with ancient markings. The road north has been blocked, as you ordered. Anyone traveling this way will need to pass by us, and they will have some troubles if they are not approved. Koftath and Sargod took their bands north once the blockade was in place. My clan was glad to see them go. But you are wise and must know best. Enclosed, find a sword we took from an upstart on the road. He put up a fight, but was no match for one of my archers, who shot him from hiding. You will find the sword interesting. Okay, well, let's go on our way and bring this back to Sardane. Alright, Sardane.
This confirms what I feared.
Sardane takes the report from you and reads it with growing concern. He then marvels at the sword. This confirmed what I feared, Staptang. One of the Dunlending clans has been ordered, likely by Saruman, to blockade the road north, and to slay any who seek to pass that way. This sword is of ancient make. See the markings here on the shape of the horses? This is a sword of the Rohirrim.
The former bearer of this sword may still be alive.
Yes, the former bearer may still be alive, Staptang, but injured and near death. Because I'm a very wise ranger. There may be a chance that we can save him. Perhaps the hostile Dunlendings who stole his blade did not finish him. He may have tidings of Rohan, and, as that is where we hope to join Aragorn, they could be of use to us as we journey farther south. Begin at the blockade gate north of here and follow the road south, Staptang. You may be able to find this fallen Rohirrim and save him. Alright, so we got our first Rohirrim. Let's go and find him. Alright, he should be, hey, right ahead. Corpse of Wadu. Uh-oh. The bearer of the sword was not one of the Rohirrim after all. It was Wadu, and he is dead. Well, that's really not good. Alright, well, let us go. I like how I notice he's dead just from my horse. Don't try to, check his pulse or anything. I'm sure Nona will be happy about that. But that is not about to happen, so I foreshadowed a bit there, but that's okay. Because next episode we might actually find out what I was talking about. But till then, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of The Epic Story. thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.